Hi everyone, welcome back to Desired Foods. Today we are making a beef hot pot. So I'm just going to add some rapeseed oil to my pan, and then to this I am going to add 1 onion. Now if you don't have this oil, you can just use olive oil, it's perfectly fine. So I'm just going to fry this onion now. So now that my onions are softened, I'm just going to add 1 leek to this and fry. Now that my leeks have softened, I'm just going to add 1 green bell pepper, and we're just going to fry this. And then to this I'm going to add some vegetable seasoning. Now I've just got this vegetable seasoning from Tesco's. You can also just use all-purpose seasoning if you can't get hold of this. Now that that is all combined, I'm just going to crack some black pepper into this and just give that a nice little mix. So now I'm just going to add 1 chopped tomato, and I'm just going to mix that in. So to this I'm just going to add some garlic, and then I've got some pepper paste, and if you don't have the pepper paste, just use tomato puree, and then you're just going to give that a good mix in. And then after I'm going to add some Worcestershire sauce to that, so you just want to put in a splash of Worcestershire sauce and then give that a good mix. So now I'm just going to add 1 chicken stock cube and then a bit of water, and if you don't want the chicken stock cube, you can just add a vegetable one. So now I'm just going to add some paprika powder, and then we're just going to fry that in. So I'm just adding a teaspoon of curry paste just because I like the different flavors that it has, and it blends it really nice with the tomatoes and everything. So just add a little bit of that in, and then I'm just going to add my minced beef, and then you're just going to mix this till it's all combined and then fry. So I just added some salt, and now I'm just going to add some everyday seasoning, which is just an all-purpose seasoning, so you can use any brand of your choice. So now I'm just adding some more of that pepper paste. Like I said before, if you don't have the pepper paste, just use tomato puree. Now I'm just going to add a bit of water to help that cook along. So now I'm just going to add some peas, and then to this I'm going to add some mixed vegetables as well. So I've just made some gravy, and this is just your ordinary beef gravy granules, and I've just got a little bit of onion in there, and I'm just adding that to give the hot pot that beefy stew flavor, and it will just give it a little bit more body to the actual sauce. So now that my mince is cooked, so it's been about 25 minutes to 30 minutes, I'm just going to let it cool. And then in the meantime, I'm just going to assemble my hot pot. So I have just bought some shop bought crispy potato slices. Now by all means, you can just slice up potatoes and do the same thing. But to cut time, I've just bought it shop bought because I just want to get the dinner done quickly. And I'm just going to add some black pepper to the potatoes now, and then add a layer of mince. So I'm doing a layer of potatoes, a layer of mince, another layer of potatoes, another layer of mince, and then I'm going to top it off. So I've just bought these potato slices from Aldi, and I am using 3 packets altogether. So you can just get these from Sainsbury's, or you can pick them up from Asda as well. I've seen them, but I've just picked them up from Aldi, and I'm using 3 packets. So now to top it, all I'm going to do is put a layer of cheese all over the mince, and then I'm going to top it off with potatoes. So now that's done, I'm just going to add the potatoes, and I like to leave the larger potatoes in the packets for the top layer. So try to use the smaller ones in the layers before, and try and keep the bigger ones for the top layer. I just find it gives it a better look, and it is more easier to just cover and melt onto the cheese. So I'm just using the smaller ones to fill in the gaps, like you can see I'm doing. And then to this, I am just going to add some black pepper to the top layer. And then I'm also going to add some mixed herbs. Now pop that in the oven at 180, and you're going to cook this for about 45 minutes to an hour just till the potatoes is all nice and golden. So now you can see my hot pot is nicely done. It's all nice, crisp and golden at the top, how you want it. And I'm just going to cut into it now so you can see how it looks. Just look how beautiful it cuts, and then you can just see how gooey the cheese is. This is why I put the cheese at the bottom and the potatoes at the top, because I don't want the cheese to get hard at the top. So that's why I always put it before. So then you just get a nice gooey consistency of the cheese. So guys, that's my beef hot pot, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Happy Halloween, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.